Hi. In my role as House Chair of the Transportation Committee, my work generally falls into two primary categories: safety and infrastructure. Both of these priorities rely heavily on funding, with much of it coming from the federal government. Yesterday, a 4-page memo signed by Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy was delivered to the Connecticut Department of Transportation. This memo applies to DOT and DOT-supported grants, loans, and contracts, including existing agreements. Unsurprisingly, the text of the memo stated that the Trump administration will make funding contingent upon compliance with both immigration enforcement and public health policy, including vaccine and mask mandates. Each of these criteria have nothing to do with transportation, safety, or infrastructure, and their use as qualifiers is disturbing to say the very least. But perhaps even more alarming is that it also gives funding preference, and this is directly from the memo, quote, to communities with marriage and birth rates higher than the national average. The chilling implication here that having more babies will reward our state with more dollars has understandably gotten many residents quite worried, myself included. This morning, I, along with many of my legislative colleagues and municipal leaders from across the 4th Congressional District, met with Congressman Jim Himes to try and sort through our rights and the economic impact of this memo and the funding freeze that was implemented and promptly rescinded earlier this week. At this time, there are many more questions than answers regarding what we can do to combat this denial of critical funding to our state. But as we learn more, I will keep you posted here. That's all I got.